Hello, it's lesson 2, everybody, with our building today. So, we're going to be using lots of nice tape. This is one of my favourites, double-sided tape. I'll show you how to use that in a bit. And then there's masking tape, this yellow one. This is great. You can paint over this. And then there's good old sellotape. Marvellous stuff, really good and strong. Use this all the time. Fabulous. Okay, so the first thing to do, we thought about how we're going to put things together. Now we need to begin to do that, and we're going to start by sticking our boxes shut. So we don't want our boxes flapping open while we're working or flapping open when we're finished. So we just stick everything down. In fact, I'll show you close up how we do that. Here I am. I want to stick this little box to this bigger one. I close up the lid and I stick it down. And you might need to repair some of your boxes with a bit of sticky tape as well. There we go. Shut it down. And now I'm going to show you how to use the fantastic double-sided tape. This is one of my favourites. This is great because it means it's instant. It happens immediately. We don't have to wait for glue to dry. So we just rip bits off and stick it on. Like so. Be careful not to cross over, and we rub it down really, really nice and hard, and then at the corners we pick at it, and we're trying to take off the white bit because what we'll leave under it is lovely gluiness. Fantastic. Double-sided tape. Double means 2 lots of something, so this means it's sticky on the bottom and sticky on the top, and we can just stick it down. Fantastic. Once we've done that, we want to make it really strong. So we can use our sellotape, which we can stick over the edges. There we go, nice and strong. We call this nice and secure, so it's not going to fall off. You can also use masking tape, and masking tape is great, as I say, because you can paint over it. And there we go. Do you see how I'm bending it right over the shape and rubbing it in? That just means it's going to be good and strong. Don't need our scissors for masking tape or the double-sided. And I've even got a tape dispenser for you for the sellotape. So no scissors needed at the moment. Look how strong that is. And that's what we want, really strong work. But what if we want to put on a tube? On the sides, easy, we just use a bit of tape. But what if you want to put it on the top like a chimney or a tower? Hundertwasser had lots of towers. This is what we do. We need our scissors for this bit. We're just going to snip a few little slices at the bottom, and then we can fold those out, and that will make a good stand. We put on some double-sided tape. Again, be careful. Do not cross them over because you won't be able to peel off the white backing like this if we cover them over. Yep, nice and sticky. 1 and 2. You've got little fingers, you'll be able to do this easier than me. And then we stick it down, and there's the start. Now, it's not finished. Look, it's not completely secure. You still need some more tape. So let's go over the top of that with our masking tape, just ripping bits off and sticking bits on. That's great. Good and strong. That's what we need. Well done, everyone. So here I am. I'm finishing my big one that I'm building. Now yours doesn't have to be as big as this. Just a few bits stuck together will be great. Maybe 3 pieces, 3 boxes put together, or 2 boxes and a plastic container, something like that. However you want to do it's fine. Now, you may want to cover it all with paper at this stage because you might want to paint it. And this is what we do for this. We have this wallpaper paste and we have this very thin paper, and we're going to spread the glue on and then put the paper on. And this means we can paint it. You might not want to paint it at all, which is fine, but I thought I'd better show you how to do this. So you just use this lovely paste onto the paper and then just wrap it round, stick it on. And this means if we've got like lots of bright colours or logos like I've got on here, all the packaging and things, it means we can cover it up. But it does take a bit of time, so you can decide, have I done this really quickly? Have I put it together quickly so I've got time to do this? Do I want to paint it? I'm going to show you lots of ways of decorating it which don't involve paint, so you don't have to do this at all. I'm just going to show you one more here, how we cover up a side bit, and that's it, fold it down. There we go. You see the idea? Just covering it up, and if there's a little bit sticking out, you get a bit more paste and stick it down. I don't need to cover the egg box or cardboard tubes and things because I can paint straight on those. There's no pictures and things. Oh, you can rip it up a bit smaller if you want to do small little bits, like I want to go around this tube. So you just make a little strip, just rip it. This is actually paper from a chip shop. If you need to have some paper, you can always go in and say, please, can I have some paper, please? And this is really nice for papier-mâché, this very thin paper. Papier-mâché is where we have glue and paper, and we make a layer. Here we are, a little close-up for you. So I put the paste onto the paper, and then I'm laying it on top of my box. And it's important to spread it nice and smooth so it stays on there. And you might want to, instead of putting the glue on the paper, you can also, oh, that little bit just didn't quite get there. Yeah, you can also put the glue straight on the box. In fact, I found that a bit easier putting on the glue straight on the box. So you might want to do that. Oh, I put my thumb in the way of that one. That's handy. There we go. Nice bit of glue onto the box, and then we can lay the paper straight onto there. You see? So it can be that you put the glue on the paper or put the glue on the box, whichever you find easier. But as I say, you don't actually need to do this. I decided to put paper on my one because I wanted to do one painted, but I also make one which I haven't painted, so you can see both in a little bit. Very tricky getting it all around here. I made mine very tricky. You don't have to make yours as tricky as this. And there we go. One covered in paper, all ready to paint. And you can decide whether you want to do that bit. I didn't cover the plastic because I want to do something different with that. And there we go. Lovely. Have fun building your building, everybody. And in our next lesson, we'll be decorating it. Bye.